Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day. Before we begin the video, please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. Joanna Forsyth and Jason Duggar distancing themselves from Jim Bob? Might Joanna Forsyth and Jason Duggar be attempting to create some distance between themselves and their father, Jim Bob? A few recent actions seem to suggest that more might be going on behind the scenes with the whole Duggar family. There has been heavy speculation online about what might be happening between the members of the Duggar family. Fans believe Josh Duggar's recent crimes may be pushing some family members apart. The eldest of Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar's kids was recently convicted on child pornography charges. And this week, he was sentenced to 151 months, about 12.5 years, in prison. Sources close to the Duggar family claim that Jim Bob and Michelle think Josh is innocent. However, it's unclear where the rest of the family stands. Other insiders claim that some family members are feuding with one another over all of this, too. Now, Joanna Forsyth and Jason Duggar may be dropping hints that they are distancing themselves from the rest of the family. Are Joanna Forsyth and Jason Duggar trying to distance themselves from Jim Bob? Two of Josh's siblings, Joanna and Jason, attended his sentencing hearing this week. According to the Sun's reporters who were at the sentencing, Joanna and Jason didn't enter the courthouse with their father Jim Bob. It looks like they arrived separately. Because Jason still lives on the Duggar family's property, it's unclear why he wouldn't have carpooled. The Ashley's Reality Roundup also reported what went on in the courtroom. The outlet reports, Jason and Joy did not sit by Anna or Jim Bob, and instead chose to sit together in the back row of the galley. It was also revealed that the brother and sister sat on the prosecution's side, while his father sat on the defendant's side. The Ashley's Reality Roundup also noted, Jim Bob never acknowledged Joy, Jason or James, who were all in the courtroom. Of course, there's no way to know what is really going on within the Duggar family. It's possible that there's another reason that Joanna Forsyth and Jason Duggar kept their distance from their father. But it's unclear what the truth is. And they may not come out and talk about it because it is so personal. So, do you think that this might prove that Joanna Forsyth and Jason Duggar are both attempting to distance themselves from Jim Bob and the rest of the family? Do you think it's all due to Josh Duggar's actions or other things too? Tell us your thoughts in the comments section below. And come back to TV shows Ace for more Duggar news. In recent months, whispers among Duggar family followers have grown louder. Are Joanna Forsyth and Jason Duggar quietly pulling away from their father, Jim Bob Duggar? While neither sibling has directly spoken out against the Duggar patriarch, subtle shifts in their public behavior, online activity, and lifestyle choices suggest a growing desire to chart their own paths, ones that don't strictly align with the rigid world Jim Bob helped build. Joanna, the ninth Duggar child, has always had a bit of an independent streak. Since marrying Austin Forsyth in 2017, she's shown signs of leaning into a more modern, less conservative life. Whether it's wearing jeans, sharing glimpses of her parenting that differ from how she was raised, or openly discussing real-life struggles on YouTube, Joy is painting a picture of a woman who values authenticity over appearances. She doesn't outright condemn her upbringing, but there's a noticeable shift in tone, a soft rebellion against the image control tactics Jim Bob often employed with his older children. Then there's Jason Duggar, one of the quieter siblings, who has been making waves simply by where he chooses to be, and more importantly, where he chooses not to be. Fans noticed his absence from several family events, including key gatherings hosted at the Duggar compound. While Jason hasn't gone full tell-all, he's been spotted spending time with siblings who have been more outspoken about their distance from the Institute in Basic Life Principles, IBLP, such as Jill Duggar Dillard and Jinger Vualo. His growing closeness to those considered outsiders by Jim Bob's standards may be a subtle signal of his evolving values. Social media has become a quiet battleground for these changes. Joy and Jason both interact less with family posts that heavily promote IBLP ideology or feature Jim Bob prominently. Instead, Joy focuses on content that reflects her personal life and motherhood journey, while Jason appears to be carving out a more private, independent existence, something that was once unheard of in the Duggar world, where family unity and loyalty to the patriarch were the highest priorities. While there hasn't been a dramatic rift, the small signs are hard to ignore. Whether it's Joy skipping certain family trips or Jason aligning more with his sisters who've broken away, there's a growing sense that these younger Duggars are questioning the blueprint they were handed. In a post-shiny happy people world, where the Duggar name is under greater public scrutiny, maintaining distance might not only be about personal growth but also self-preservation. At its core, this quiet distancing feels like a generational shift. Joanna and Jason aren't necessarily cutting ties, but they're no longer operating under the strict narrative Jim Bob once controlled. Instead, they seem to be writing their own stories, ones that acknowledge the past but don't let it define the future.